guys, and this is Steely Boy 89, and we are going to be taking on the World of Ruin, which from up to this point basically make your way from Galden Key to here, Hammerhead. You can however play the Departure from Comrades if you want to experience your journey from the gate to the city. However, it's really not necessary if you ask me, and I'm not going to be covering that. I'm not really a huge fan of Comrades. It's not bad, it's just battle system is like a debunked version of what you'd get in this game. If you have the multiplayer though, it's very fun. I mean, I have a character and it's definitely cool and all that. It's just give it a shot if you feel up for it. It can be very difficult though if you're not using multiplayer. It's got some cool bosses and stuff like that, but I still feel like the combat is better in this version of Final Fantasy 15. Like I said, the combat, if you do play Departure, which is still fun, pretty much has you traveling from Hammerhead to the Crown City, or should I say the overlook of the Crown City, and then you have to take on a Behemoth King, but the battle system, as I said, there's really no link attacks or anything like that, and you don't utilize anything that's carried over from the main game, so it's definitely a challenge, I'll say that. You could play as each member of the party, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm actually just going to be setting up my characters for the dungeon, because the dungeon actually acts somewhat of a world map, and also a final dungeon. I guess you could look at it both ways. Right, so let's set our stuff up here. Ignis can now use all of his skills, just want to let you know. That's a good thing. We're going to be getting clothes changed too. We're going to get the King's Glaive outfit and the King's Raiment, which I'll just keep with that since it's, you know, you're going to have to need light. Light's going to be important. There's a lot of demons, obviously, so I would use the Orichalcum daggers. Ultima Blade is his signature weapon, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll stick with that. And as for Greatsword, I mean, you could use, you don't have to use a Greatsword. I mean, I stick with the hard edge though. But you could use anything you want, really. I mean, you're really just going to be using the Ultima Blade, I think, for the most part, or the daggers. And the ring will also come in handy as well, so once you're done setting up, which so far the way I'm looking at it, I'm pretty much all set. I'm going to use everybody's signature weapons: Genji Blades, Spell Daggers, and Lionheart. Piercer's a really good attack that lowers enemies' defense, compromising them. It's overlooked by a lot of people, believe it or not, oddly enough. Impulse is a great area of effect, and it has a tendency to break appendages. Royal Guard is also good, but if you have Impulse, I would probably keep that equipped. The critical on Impulse is great. Let's also take a look here. And if you're not level 99, I would not attempt taking on the Omega. There's an Omega weapon that wanders around the city ruins, but he's really difficult. And like I said, you should really be level 99 and have the armiger unleashed so that you can take it down without getting your ass whooped or having to spam items like a motherfucker, because that's just silly. Even then you might still have to flee. If you are level 99 at this point, then you can go ahead and attempt it. I probably will not include that though in this video. I'm going to mainly be doing the story. and the side quests that are obtainable to do, such as, well, in fact, Insomnia, as I said, it sort of serves as a final dungeon and also as a world map. It's a pretty big area. With that being said, you can drive the regalia within the ruins when we get the parts to do so. There's a side quest that we'll be picking up, and there's also a an outpost. This is all within the Royal Edition or Windows Edition. If you do not have that edition, you're going to get a really shitty version of a grand finish. There's really not much of a dungeon in the regular version. But if you have the Royal Edition, which you should have, you will get a proper dungeon. Alright, so that's like probably one of the best moves you can get is Limitless Link. I would get that prior to getting anything else. That's 999 AP. It's actually really easy to farm for AP as well, so it's not hard to obtain a lot of these. These are very obtainable, even if you're not level 99. You could obtain AP so easily. Just go down to lead and warp kill. And just warp kill shit tons of fucking saber tusks and dual horns and stuff like that. And dual horns will often give the opening for a cross chain. So anyway, let us head on over to the city. Without further ado. So as I said before, then from here to the city, it basically takes place in Departure. You know, from here to the city, from Hammerhead, from us leaving Hammerhead. I mean, not really exactly the city, more the overlook of the city, but yeah, you get the idea. And again, just make sure you have light weapon. But you can't go wrong if you have the Ultima Blade. It's a really good weapon, so I don't think you'll have much trouble. Depending on your level, you shouldn't have much trouble. You'll get one final camp.
Well, fellas, we're homeward bound at last. Time to suit up.
Finally, we get these threads.
You get a new outfit change.
Yeah.
Outfit change. Changing outfits. See, final campsite. Oddly enough, the final campsite scene doesn't take place until the end of the game. But, as with a lot of the content in this game, it's kind of placed in odd points of the story. Yeah, it's not like terrible. It actually adds more impact to the end of the game, but it's just weird that the final scene consists of a scene that's actually happening right now as we speak. I understand why they did it though, because we don't really know what's gonna happen. In fact, we do know what's gonna happen. That's weird. Well, nonetheless, we all know that the story has been placed, the cutscenes in the story have been placed in very strange points. We're placed in sporadic areas. It's not that it doesn't have a good story, it's just the story can be placed in peculiar spots. Like as to why they added the final camp scene at the end of the game rather than actually at the final camp site is questionable and again peculiar, but again, like I said, it does add more impact to the end of the game. So because there is actually a scene at the camp. I'm level 99, so I'm not gonna be doing anything crazy here. I'm gonna probably just go with something that's Like Resilient isn't bad. Technician's good. It doesn't really matter much anyway, because I highly doubt that this is gonna last you the entire dungeon. Dungeons are really big and it consists of a lot of content and side quests, etc. I have a lot of good recipes, so I don't know what to I don't know what to use. And I'm not sure how to break HP limit. I don't know. I know the adamantoid bangle. The adamantoid bangle. I heard that breaks HP limit. No, not 100%. But I wouldn't see how it would make sense not to if it gives you, if it adds 10,000 HP to your total HP. You would just think, well, it must break HP limit. But I'm 100%. That actually has regeneration boost, technician, and HP boost. Oh, this is actually not bad. Because you'll fight Nagas inside the place. I might do that. For anybody who's not level 99, you might want to go with something that is flame proof. One of the first bosses in the Royal Edition is going to be, spoiler alert, a Cerebus, which is like highly fire. You know, very he's fire affiliated, similar to Freet, and therefore flame proof would help a lot. So you could use either the oven roasted trout for flame proof 50. You could just completely nullify it with a number of different things. Oak smoke devil gar, but something more that a lot more people might have would probably be, let's see, probably be lasagna. No, not that one. Although I think you can get this at what you call it. You can, yeah, you could probably use the lasagna El Forno. You'll need to have fought the Jabberwock though, I believe. Well, anything really that has resistant. What should I use? What should I use? Creamy bisque. Resilient can help a lot. Only because there are enemies that can inflict a lot of different status effects on you, so. But if you're level 99, you shouldn't have too much to worry about. So I just probably gonna go ahead and use I'm trying to think. That's not bad. Technician is, I like Technician. I'm sure most people have that. Regen boost. I might go with that. Well, that's decent. Let's go with that. Because I'm gonna be using his regroup. And the regroup, as you know, on crit, it has a tendency to give you extra status ailment. Well, I should say status buffs upon hit. So, and it's equally balanced. So that's the good news. You know, it gives you a regeneration boost 25%. Gives you 120 attack and 12. Well, it gives you level 12 HP and level 12 attack. So And yes, there is a formal scene here, but like I said, does not take place until, well, you don't actually get to see it until the end of the game. Alright, so, after 10 long years of solitude, Noctis is reunited with his friends, breaking camp for the final time. They return to the crowned city of Insomnia, where the chosen king will make his stand and restore the light to the world. So yeah, I recommend keeping the Ring of the Lucii on, because it could really help just destroy a lot of the Eternal Troopers you'll fight, and probably the Ultimate Blade is also pretty good as well, among other things. But it's really up to you. But I would definitely recommend using the Spell Daggers for Ignis, or the Orichalcum Daggers. Regroup is also good. Piercer, Regroup, and Impulse would be my 3. If you had to go with a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3, that's the order I'd go in. And since Ignis can do other things now, Libra Elementia is good, but I don't know if it's as good as Regroup. That's up to you. Which also, by the way, uses magic stat along with Sagefire, but Sagefire will be of little use. Anyway, Impulse and Royal Guard would be Gladios. I would use either one of those.
Home, sweet home.
Yeah. At long last. What have we been waiting for? Sure is.
Okay. Very nice. So that's the reason I'm wearing the ring, for story purposes mainly.
Are you with me? Of course.
You bet.
It's intended, you know, it's kind of intended and, you know,
Finish this
to wear it.
once and for all.
As you can see, he's wearing it, so it's kind of intended for you to wear the ring. And see, this is the dungeon in the original game, which is pretty much just this, but it's gonna become a lot more.
Give it your all, guys.
Should be able to destroy these with little ease. The ring makes very easy work of them. Wait, do I have that on? I might keep that on. The thieves. I'm gonna use the key. There's gonna be some enemies that you might want to drop lucky valuables, so key of prosperity would help. I'm gonna use it.
Really takes it back, doesn't it? We may have struggled before, but now nothing can stand in our way.
Well, that's what you think. You might not be aware that there are some gods that might be standing in your way. Because apparently the Star Scourge is pretty much as powerful as the gods. They're equivalent to each other. Seems like dark is weak to light, and light is weak to dark. Alright, so there are items scattered all over the place. However, there really is no proper map to look up the location of these items. Such as, a few notable items would probably be the Magitech suit that you could pick up. What else? There's also a flame breath cannon, as well as a fire crest, which I highly recommend picking up all these items. So all I could say is look around and try to find everything you can, and be careful not to trigger the Cerberus fight, because if you don't do the Imperial bases, which we'll get into in a little bit, you'll be missing out on a cool cutscene involving a involving Core Leonis. So, and you could easily miss it because the fight with the Cerberus is smack dab in the middle right before you hit the Citadel. So just be careful. You'll see the Cerberus kind of sleeping though. So if you get too close, you'll wake them up. Alright, so this is the reason why you should have a ribbon on at least. Ignis. And if you don't have 2 ribbons, then I guess you won't be able to have one for Noctis and Ignis. Then just go with Resilience or spam remedies, I guess.
Why would we? Because those that were caught stealing with the demons as they go.
Because that's a Nagarani.
Come on, come on.
So you'll have to be careful. I do not like Nagaranis. They're annoying.
Seems right. Yeah, we got work to do.
They can turn you into frogs, and that's one of their known things that they can do. They are not easy to blindside Link, but if you can, it's very nice to do. Oh god, really? That wasn't bad. The Ultima Blade should serve well for most of these fights, though.
We haven't even reached our prime.
Yes, you're right.
Aren't you guys like 30 something? I mean, come on. You guys have totally reached your prime. Your prime is 30. That's your prime. So Prompto, I don't know what you're talking about, pal. You have reached your prime. You're in your prime, bro. Whatever. It's just funny he says that. Like, we haven't even reached our prime. Dude, you're in your prime right now. What do you think your prime is at 40? Sorry to say, but I would say your prime begins at 30 and ends at 45. Well, I mean, that's debatable. It could end at 50. I don't really know. I wouldn't consider 50 being in your... But... Alright, so we're gonna have to obtain a key. Yeah, your prime is really 30 to 40. Yeah, that's your prime. I guess one can argue and say, well, 35 to 45 is your prime. I guess technically, yeah, that could be correct. Because I'm 30. I just turned 30. Life goes fast. Is that... Well, that's not the Omega weapon. The Omega weapon looks like a beetle, actually. Looks sort of like a beetle. It does look like a bug, though. Wait a minute. Which is the front and the back of this fucking thing? I can't tell. Ooh. So fire is definitely a prominent thing around here. Armiger Unleashed does not give you AP, though, so... But it's definitely good to use against the Omega weapon if you have it. This thing is good. It usually breaks their legs, makes them fall down to their feet. And that's why I use it. A lot of times it breaks those legs open, makes them fall down. Seems like even when I hit behind them, it's still never a blind attack. Blind Link side. I'm pretty sure I'm hitting it from behind. At least I'll constantly get crits with him. Which gives Serene, I think, and also... What's the other one? It's like Bravery, I guess. Increasing Vitality. Baroque. Which one breaks? I forgot what that one was called. Actually I can find out. It's the equivalent of Protect, I would say. So let's see, what is it called? Everything is different, you know. Protect is basically Stalwart. Tenacious would be Bravery, I guess. And I would say enchanted would be faith. And we all know flame boost. These are all in Final Fantasy 13. Flame boost, frost boost, storm boost. Didn't they have that in 13? I think whatchamacallit gets that. He imbues your weapons for the Ravager or something. I'm pretty sure. Whoa, my god, I don't even remember. But I do know that there was a status that was introduced in 13. It was a status that imbued your weapons with a specific type of element. So shell would be spiritual, I guess. That's the way I look at it. Reflex would be nimble. Serene, in my opinion, would be regeneration. That would be regen. The proper regen would be serene. Let's see what else. Alright, so there's a few things we have to pick up here, but let's just get started by first. Let's first go and meet up with Core. This isn't the proper dungeon, this is just the opening. It was the proper dungeon, which was kind of sad for the original version, but there's an actual proper dungeon, like a proper dungeon, more befitting of the actual, you know, grand finale itself. That seems to harken back to Final Fantasy VI, actually. It's a lot more similar. And as most people would know, this game is inspired by Final Fantasy VI, so it's not a surprise. It kind of actually even looks like Final Fantasy VI's final dungeon. It's got a gigantic, like, big tower, and everything is on fire with ruins all over the place, and it's like a mishmash between the Empire and the Crown City. It's kind of like everything is meshed together of debris, similar to Kefka's tower. It's very, very similar, and you also fight 3 warring gods, and there's also a gigantic, monstrous Cerberus that was the Atma weapon in 6, but looks a lot like the Cerberus that you fight in 15. Anyway, let's make our way to the base. I'm gonna try to cover the side quests as well. I probably won't cover Omega Weapon only because it takes a while. I'll probably do that after. I would highly recommend using Armiger Unleashed for when you do it. So you'll need to have the Founder King sigil and at least be level 80. You want to be at least a decent level. You'll get your ass handed to you if you go there level 60. Unless you're spamming items like crazy. I mean, you could do that, but I wouldn't. I really don't recommend doing it like that. It's not. I mean, anybody could spam items like a fucking jackass, but what's the fun of that? I mean, I basically got to level 99 right now because I'm trying to do a platinum playthrough. Next playthrough I do will be level 1. I'm gonna see how that goes. I use a ring, kill these things.
These monsters! Look what they've done to our home!
Okay, Eternal Trooper. Looks like we got some company. We just knock it down. Oh, sweet. I love these things. And if you have Limitless Link, you'll be able to break the damage on it. On any kind of links. Cross chains included. But you won't start to notice that until the end. See? If there's no color, by the way, that means it's going to be Garuda. So don't worry about it. It's just a little word of advice. People who often get Garuda a lot, do not summon it then. If you see there's no color to the screen, it's Garuda. Which means you'll just see a bunch of little flashing, you know, lights but there will not be any color change to the screen. That means it's going to be Garuda. So if you know, I've seen it online, people often, you know, so they get Garuda all the time. Well, that's one indication is that you're probably taking her summons. Don't. If you don't want to get Garuda, then don't take it. If you see there no color, if you see the change of the screen does not change any color whatsoever, and it stays the same, other than the summoning music and the you know, the little, I guess the little crystals that float around in the air. But if there's no color change, like the screen doesn't darken, it means it's gonna be Garuda. Astrals, specifically, generally it seems to start purple with Rama. I guess that's because, well, I mean, it's pretty obvious which astral it's gonna be. If you're dead, if you're in danger, you're gonna get Leviathan, or it could be Shiva's random. But it just seems to me that Titan, it's often the color of like an orange, crimson. Rama seems to start out with a color of purple. Now this is just the start out color, because it then starts to change to other colors. So just keep an eye out as to what color it seems to start off out as. Like, in other words, Rama might start, screen might seem to darken purple, and then it'll start changing into other different colors. Whereas Titan seems to start with a crimson color and then change colors. But it seems like each one starts with a specific color. Like I said, Garuda starts with no color. It's just nothing. Now there's other ones that seem to be harder to tell because of the fact that you're in danger, which changes the color of the screen to begin with. Like, for example, Leviathan, but then again, you don't really need to know, because all you need to know is that if you're in danger status, it's most likely going to be Leviathan. And if you're in danger status while someone's KO'd, it's going to be Shiva. That's the way I look at it. Alright, so we gotta get to the base. Once we trigger that, then I'm gonna start covering every square inch of this area, because you could miss items.
Then we should hurry. There may be survivors nearby.
The bodies. Alright. I mean, unless you're planning on going right to the final bosses, that meal most likely will not last. I'm not going to be doing that. Ooh, you have a chance of getting a dark crest from these things, by the way. Black Fawns. Oh, I see them. I'm standing right here. I think it has a weakness. Yep, it's weakness to light, although it seems as if the daggers, because they're weapons, seem to hurt the amount of damage that you're dealing. Thus it still comes up as purple, which is a fun little fact. Oh, did I parry that? Damn it, I think I missed it. But the ring does pure holy damage. Best bet is to parry them. And armiger chain does holy damage too, I think. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it does holy damage.
Indeed. No time to waste.
But of course, Your Highness.
2% chance though it drops a Dark Crest. Which is pretty fucking cool. I don't even have a Dark Crest. I have plenty though of I have a whole bunch of Ice Crests. They're not hard to get. Let me see. Yeah, I have a lot of Ice Crests, and Lightning Crests aren't hard to get either. Ice Crests are incredibly easy to get though. I think we're good. I don't think there's any items that are really noteworthy here. I mean, unless you need element. But that's about it. And iron shavings. It's gonna become more important to look for items when we get up after the scene that's gonna be. Well, not yet. The scene pops up after. When Autumn makes his appearance. Airymans. Airman eyeballs, anybody? Anybody? I was surprised it did not include Airymans in the original game. They were in Kingsglaive, but you didn't see them in the game, which was just weird. 4 kills for a shitload to AP. Another blindside link. 20,000 damage. And another blindside link with 16,000 damage. That's why I said Limitless Link is probably the best you could get. Lion's Roar. I would go with Limitless Link first, and then go for the other ones after. Because Limitless Link is by far probably the best. Say 17,000. If you're good at getting link strikes, you could use the friendship band to increase that, which I have everybody equipped with one because it's definitely recommended. You'll get a lot more limitless links. I mean, you'll get a lot more links. And then with limitless link, you'll be doing like, you know, like you'll be doing above regular damage.
Follow me. Glad you made it back. I'm glad to be back. I've got something to show you.
That's why I'd say Limitless Link, go for first. Limitless Link. Probably the best 999 AP skill you could get, it'd be Limitless Link. Then preceded by the other links that you could get. I mean the other limitless, limit breaks I guess they're called. But out of all the 999 skills, the ones that cost 999, go for that first. Limitless Link. By far the best. And then I'd go with Limit Break afterwards, which I still haven't gotten. But definitely go with Limitless Link first, because that's a lot better. And your this is my opinion. It just seems to make more sense. I don't think there's anything again. There's really no important items I'll miss out on yet. They don't start appearing until the dungeon begins. Anyway, let's go. Alright, so here's the outpost. And we'll also be able to get the Regalia Type D drivable within the ruins. If you obtained the Type D in the World of Balance.
Highness! I knew you'd come back!
Your Highness, for many moons, we have eagerly awaited the coming of this day.
Well, people were calling you a bum, Core. They were calling him a bum in Comrades.
Brothers and sisters, brave warriors of Lucis.
I played a little Comrades.
And I thank you.
My character's level 13, I think.
Done so much. For my sake. Even as the darkness overcame our world, we kept the light alive in our hearts. We've all lost friends, loved ones along the way, but the one thing we never lost is hope.
While you were sleeping, people thought you were MIA.
I ask you to stand by me and fight at my side for the light and for the future of our world.
Well, they've been using the things that's been causing the scourge to keep the light. Because the meteor shards caused the scourge in the first place, the meteor. Ironically, they were collecting the same thing that was causing the plague. It's just ironic. Still, to this day, nobody realizes that. I mean, in-game, none of the glaives, and they don't realize that the meteors that they were collecting that was giving them light, well, it was actually due to the meteorite that there's even a scourge absorbing the light. So why do you think it's able to give artificial light? Is because it actually absorbs light. That's what it does. It's all connected. The meteorite is what caused the scourge. You can easily tell just by looking at Titan when he's holding up the meteor. You'll see the scourge is completely all on him. He's all fucked up. It's not hard to put one on one together that the meteor caused the plague. It caused the Star Scourge. How else do you think the Star Scourge became? I mean, I'm not a genius, it's just it's just obvious. And there's also, in the German version, it was stated that the meteor caused a meteorite brought a plague that caused tiny menace to turn men into monsters. They don't outright say that, but in the American or the Japanese version, but yeah. I mean, it's just common sense that the meteor is what caused the Star Scourge. Just go ahead and look at Titan when he's holding the meteor up. You'll be able to see he's clearly got black, you know, miasma and shit all over him. And then once he's not holding up the meteor anymore, he's all cured. I used to have a picture, but I didn't save it. I saved it originally and then I deleted it. I don't really need any items, do I? No, I'm good. Alright, so we grab some side quests here. If you want to get the sigils.
Mr. Argento, I've heard you're quite the savvy cameraman. Could you help me with something? With what?
It's his girlfriend.
A group of us were trying to take some pictures of the Crown City as part of our reconnaissance work. Unfortunately, the demons were too much for us to handle, so I was hoping you might be able to go out and snap some shots in our stead. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Leave it to me.
Alright. Requested photos. That's how you get the sigil.
Hey, how about those photos? Would it be okay if I helped? I want to see the state of the city for myself.
Sure thing. The more the merrier.
And I would recommend getting all these. You can also talk to the characters, your allies, for some information. I just find it weird how it changes music real quick. Watch.
So, how things work out with you know who?
Gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Seems like his girlfriend's right over there, though.
Remember, hold Tight to the ones you love. Don't let go.
Maybe they should have just kept with this music in the... I think that's what, my opinion, they should have kept with that music. Seems that music fits better for the, you know, the last bastion. For the outpost here, they should have probably kept this music.
Once the night is over, we'll break
See?
down the walls and usher in the dawn of a new world. Yeah. Just like we
Then they wouldn't have
promised.
had to change the music real temporarily. They probably should have just stuck with that music. It's better anyway.
You can buy just about anything you need from that vending machine over there. If you're lucky enough to have any guild, that is.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, because you use yen.
For one, the people of Lucis gave up on
The
traditional
people
currency.
of Insomnia
Instead, they
use
started
yen.
to trade things like meteor shards, stuff with more
I am almost positive they use yen, and I know that for a fact. That the people of Lucis, well, not the people of Insomnia use yen, which is a little odd that they would even mention about Gil. I guess things changed, but yeah, people in Insomnia. So flame breath cannon, that's something that you'd want to pick up. I don't think I'd recommend using it though. It says it does fire damage, however, I personally think it looks like light. I don't know why they said fire. It should do light damage, but it does fire damage. Let's see. It just says blaze. I'm not really 100% sure, but it just seems like it does light damage if you ever see it. In fact, I'm gonna take up this great sword and I'm gonna equip it. It looks like a shitload of light coming out of it. I mean, light is sort of like, I mean, they call holy fire ardor, right? So, ardor is light. I mean, it makes sense if you ever see the fire that comes out of it. It doesn't look like fire, it looks more like light. Alright, so we're gonna get the sigil for Prompto through her. And I think this is how you get the regalia. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure.
My liege, I have a request from Nizara. Yes, she was hoping you would help.
You have to get the type D first, though, in the regular
We've
world.
already deployed one of our glaives to the designated area. They're not much for conversation, but rest assured, when it comes to combat, they're more than capable.
It should be my comrade's character. I hope.
I've marked the location on your map. All that's left is to rendezvous with the glaive and begin the operation.
Got it.
It's been a while, but... Is that Bahamut? I think that is Bahamut. People have often questioned, well then who the hell is the serpent on the Imperial flag? I think it's Leviathan. I could be wrong, but it seems like put one and one together, it would be Leviathan, since it's their, you know. I mean, a lot of them praise Leviathan in their area. Idolus Aldecap has a thing written in Ocordo, I think. If you go to Altissia, he wrote something engraved about Leviathan, the Tide Mother.
Here, take this.
Now, we gotta take these bases out before fighting Cerberus, or you'll miss out on
Let you open all the gates around here.
a little extra cutscenes. Some extra cutscenes at the end of the Cerberus fight. So be careful when roaming the city to not engage with the Cerberus, because you'll want to take out the Imperial bases beforehand.
Lots of Imperial
There's
structures.
also a Magitech suit you can pick up.
Earn yourself a favor?
If so, you're more than welcome. Just tell
Yosef.
Yosef, ready.
Yosef. That was a character of, was it Final Fantasy 2 or? Sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure it's a character from a previous Final Fantasy. So Flame Breath Cannon is one item that's really important that you pick up. And I guess a missable item would be the Magitech suit, which you find in the Imperial base.
I've dealt with my fair share of humans while out on reconnaissance duty, but the ones around here, some of the toughest
And I'm pretty sure if you have played Comrades that made a character, you will obtain that character as an ally during the, what is it, during one of these quests. I think it is a glaive out of time, I think? Yeah, a glaive out of time. That's how you get the parts to get the Type D for the Crown City. But again, in order to get it, you have to get the Type D beforehand. So if you haven't gotten the Type D regalia, you will not be able to get the Type D regalia for the World of Ruin. You have to get it before the World of Ruin. Look at this fool. You're a fool. You're a fool of a man, that's why. He is a fool of a man. That fool. And the most foolish thing about this guy is that he loses the key so bad that almost nobody can fucking find it. But we're going to find it. Because I've found it before and I'm gonna find it again.
Wouldn't be much of a shield if I didn't like anything that fits.
Think you can take a couple more?
Liking that hairdo.
We'll take as big as many as we need to.
It's very feministic. Loving a hair.
Your crown's guard. Dad, proud of you.
These are pretty big shoes to fill. But I swore I found it to whatever.
Didn't his father do the same thing? But I think Core leads the... What does he lead? The hunters? I mean, Core and Claris were two different people. I always kind of get that confused. I mean, what... I think Core guarded the... I don't know. I get that confused. Claris, apparently, he was head of the Crown's Guard, but then who the fuck... What did Core do? I often seem to get that mixed up. I mean, their jobs were similar, I'll tell you that. Let me see something real quick. Because, I mean, isn't Claris the head of the Crown's Guard at the time? So then who the fuck is Core? Other than being a messenger for Bahamut, for having, you know, lost against Gilgamesh. Which is true, by the way, he is a messenger for Bahamut. Not anymore, but he did not age prior to him becoming the chosen king. He just stayed as is for like ever, since Morse. He just was an ageless person. You can find out more about that in episode of Gladio. If you just put 1 and 1 together, you'll find out he's actually a messenger of Bahamut. Not by choice, but for his life. Hold on. I just want to find out what Core Aeonis is. He the... I'm gonna find out right now. I mean, I know he's a legendary fighter and all that, but the reason why he's... The reason why he didn't age prior to there being a chosen king was because he was served as a messenger for Bahamut. Because of his loss against Gilgamesh, he had to become a messenger or die. But they let him live so long as he's a messenger for Bahamut. If he would serve as a messenger of the faith, then he'd be allowed to live. Similar thing happened to Nyx. Nyx is also a messenger for Ifrit. For the same reason he gave his gift of flame to man, he saw that same thing in Nyx and gave him his blessing. And became a messenger for Ifrit. Because we all know that Ifrit was a lot bigger before he got fell. They also use the same exact Same exact, what do you call it? I mean, Ifrit is Nyx. The actual character model is Nyx. For Ifrit. Ifrit's model is Nyx Orc. That's just one indicator that you know he's a messenger. And, oh, we took to Yosef upstairs. Gotta take these, bases out. He's up here. Well, that's not Yosef.
Across the continent as a hunter in my former life, but I was reborn as a member of the Marshal's Kingsguard.
Has anybody ever told you your voice does not match your face? I mean, you don't sound like that. You just don't look like you sound like that. Okay, well. Looks like they're shooting a movie. Got a lot of those cameras, the lights. It's like a studio. Here's Yosef, who I'm pretty sure is a character of Final Fantasy II, is a guest. At least his voice matches his face.
Several of the Empire's bases located around the city remain operational. The Marshal is scouting these locations.
Empire's gone, man. Fucking dead. They all turn into demons.
Best of luck, boys.
Thanks, Joseph. Alright, let's see. Kor is one of the best fighters in the Kingdom of Lucis. He is the Marshal. He's the Marshal of the Crown's Guard. That's just weird. So if he's the Shogun of the Crown's Guard, then that means Gladio has the same job as Corleones. Then what about Claris? Although Claris, so if Claris was the king's shield, so to speak, and Kor was head of the Crown's Guard, you're telling me Gladio is taking on two jobs? It's a little bit much, no? It's a little odd. Really putting this guy to work. Let me see something here. I was pretty sure he was head of the Crown's Guard. So it's just interesting. As well as being a messenger of Bahamut. Let me see. Claris. I just gotta see something here. I mean, because Claris is definitely a protector of the king. Claris Emicidia. Alright, I'm not gonna rush into this because we're about to see the big fireworks are about to begin in a second. That's so fucking weird. He's head of the Crown's Guard. And Shield of the King. So if he's the head of the Crown's Guard, then is there two heads of the Crown's Guard? So Claris is head of the Crown's Guard, and that's fucking weird. And then Corleones is head of the Crown's Guard? I mean, I'm just at a confusing loss here. I'm very confused. Let me see something. He is the Marshal of the Crown's Guard, the Shogun. But the Shogun is the head of the Crown's Guard. The Shogun would be head of the Crown's Guard. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Shogun is, you know, above... I mean, a lot of people say that the Shogun is above the Emperor, which is technically true. The Shogun is the one who has the power to do things. So, okay, so even though Gladio is head of the Crown's Guard, he doesn't really have much power over what they do. He's just in charge of them, but the one who's really in charge of them is Corleones. I think that's the way it works. It's just a title, like a, you know, just like an emperor. It's just a title, but really the Shogun has all the power. He's the one who, like for example, Arden Azunia, he's the Chancellor, but he was the one who really controlled everything. Whereas the Emperor was nothing less than a husk of a man. It was a title position and nothing more. That's called totalitarian. setup. A Totalitarian, it's hard to say that word. A Totalitarian. It's like a tongue twister. Totalitarian. A Totalitarian. It's hard to say that. Here we go. Totalitarian. God damn it! Couldn't they have chosen a word more easier to say? Totalitarian. Totalitarian. But yeah, it is a totalitarian. However the fuck you say that. Which I guess the Crown's Guard operates on a totalitarian level as well. Using, I guess, a head figure with no power, and another person who's just being used as a puppet. Really. Alright, so once you're ready to go, I think we just talk to Core and then we just go outside. He should be waiting for us. Then we have to find this dumbass key that he lost. Alright. I gotta delete pictures because you have to take 5 pictures. I'm gonna do that now because I want to get them out of the way. If you want to get the sigil of the clever, I think it is. Yeah. I'll just delete that because things aren't really so pleasant there. That's fine, but I need room. I need room. And we need at least 5 picture photos open for this. It's just weird. Kingsglaive, they allow you to have 300 photos for comrades. And yet, for the main game, you only get 200. When I always said you should have 300 for this game. 200 is just not enough. And there's a lot more content in this game than there is in Comrades, but yet you're allowed 300 photos for that. It just seems weird. It's like, what the fuck? Why can I have 300 photos for the side game? And you get 200 photos for the main game? Shouldn't it be the other way around? I'm sorry, am I missing something here? I'm pretty sure it should be the other way around. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm not a fan of that photo. It's like Saturday Night Fever. Whatever, just delete one of these. I have plenty of photos, I just have to make room for 5 more. Alright. Off we go. And let the fun begin, I guess. Now we have the key to most of the gates, not all of the gates, but most of them. Because of that dumbass who lost it. Plenty of items around, but there's only specific items I really want to pick up. Flame breath cannon is almost impossible to miss since it's in the outpost. Among others, is a Magitech suit that you can miss, which is at the Imperial base. I will be going there, so it's not a big deal. Is this locked? Yep. It's open, and there is another one that is locked, but I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. That'll be one of the last things I do, is to collect that key that he lost. Destroying the Imperial bases, I guess we could do that first. The photos we could do on the way, I guess, you know. Well, you know what? It's probably better if I actually open up the photos because that's harder to find the locations for, or the bases are all over the place. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to quests and activate the Crown City without a king. I'm gonna do the photos because it's easier to do the bases as you do the photos. So having the locations for all 5 photos is more useful. It's a lot more useful than having the location of the bases, because the bases are not hard to find. We all know what Imperial bases look like, so. Alright, I think we have to go the other way. At least we could warp, so that's good. Warping around. As soon as we get to the main city prior, it will become a full-blown inferno. I just want to unlock a lot of these gates, but there are some gates that we still can't unlock because of what he had done. That guy lost it. He lost the key. Like, I don't think we can open this gate. See, you need a key to unlock the gate. I'm assuming it's east. Yeah. The other one must be east underpass. We can unlock it. That will bring us to the city, obviously. But I'm gonna try to pick up as many items as possible. I think I might have this already though. If it's like a high potion, I'll have it already. I'm gonna try to get all the items in the city, because there's quite a few of them. Some of them are actually really good. Now, I'm gonna just shoot this light. I wanna see what happens here. Doesn't that look like light damage? I'm pretty sure that's light. It looks like light to me. It does not look like fire. But it must be fire, because they're not taking much damage, but it looks like light if you ask me. That's exactly what light looks like. It's weird they decided to make that fire. It looks like light. Impulse. That's an awesome attack. Could technically wipe all of them if it was a crit. Ariman eyeballs. I didn't get a good score. None the worse for he's still saying the same shit. He's funny. Ooh, that I think is the beginning of our introduction with Arden. Let it be, I guess. Do we have all the elements we need, by the way? I really don't think that flame breath cannon is gonna come of much use. I just wanted to find out if it was fire damage or light damage. And it's unfortunately it is fire damage, but it does look like light damage, doesn't it? Looks a lot like light damage. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip a greatsword, I guess. Hard edge is always good, whatever. And let the fun begin. Yep. I know Arden's gonna show up any second. Here we go.
Fashionably late.
Fashionably late.
Insomnia, the crown city of my king. I bid you a warm welcome.
What the hell's he doing?
He's erecting a wall and destroying the city even further. Thus, that's why it hurt him. It's because of that wall. Derives from Arden's power. Oh, this is his uncle. Totalitarian. Originally that was a Freed, but this time it's Cerebus. Little fun fact that we were actually supposed to fight the Cerebus in Lestalem. That was the original plan, was to fight him in Lestalem. But everything got changed. We were gonna fight Cerebus in Lestalem and then meet up with Aranea there. That was the original plan anyway. Alright, this is one of the photos I take. Hopefully we can get these fuckers out of the way. I hate that, they're in the fucking way. I hope so. You often say that, and then I look at it, and it's like, what the fuck? The old wall derives from, the old wall isn't really a wall. It's a bunch of statues that come to life. Alright, we got the first photo. Yeah. Wonderful. We still have to get 4 more photos. This gives you a little information. As you can see, the statue's not there. This is Tornitrus, Lucis Kylum. This is the Fierce. And if you played episode Arden, you'd be aware that he, what do you call it? He demonized 3 of the former kings. He demonized Tornitrus and Kolakara or something. The Rogue and the Fierce and the Mystic. He demonized all 3 of them. So we're gonna obviously have to fight them. And that's the reason why we fight them. For people who don't know, the reason why we have to fight the Rogue, the Fierce, and the Mystic as demons is because they were demonized. It's not like a random, it's because Arden attacked the city and demonized the statues that, you know, contain their soul. And we got some red giants here.
Demons on the prowl.
Holy is good if you activate it at the right time. And I didn't. It's the only thing that's effective against them. Piercer is good for compromise. Yep, compromise. And Holy is the only thing that does damage. Other than that, nothing gonna do damage. No. Uh-oh. Oh god. I have that, which is the best way to do damage. Limitless Link. Piercer. See, that's Garuda. I know it is. And I'm not gonna bother using it. I'd rather Rama, to be honest. This time I'll use it. But it's gonna be Garuda. Just to prove my point. And this is the reason I know that it's Garuda is because there's no color. But just to take out the giant, I don't mind. There we go. It's also cool to see everything from above. I've seen her go higher before though. She didn't go that high this time. One time I saw her go real high up. Really high. That she... She went like really high above the you know, the tower that he erected. We're also gonna get the sigils too. Those are important. I mean, is it the sigils or talismans? It's one or the other, but this place is pretty big, so I gotta make sure I uncover the map. I know I was here, but I just wanna get this corner over here. Alright. So I'm gonna be doing all the quests, and I'll get the key. Just make sure you don't run into Behemoth. I mean, into Cerebus before taking on the bases. The Cerebus is somewhere near here. Piercer on those legs to drop it down, hopefully. Doesn't always work though. Should keep trying. If you're lucky, you'll drop it down. It's one of the best ways I know how to do it. Highly resistant. I'm not going to use the armiger on leash, not now. No need to. But Pierce is one of the best moves. It's pretty resistant, this fucking thing, though. It only does like 500 damage. And it's resistant to that. Regroup.
Everyone form up.
You think so? I don't know about that. At least that does damage. Piercer. At least it does about 3k. Dead, right? Terrible finesse though.
Impressive.
Yeah, right? Impressive. There's a base right over here. All these are bases. They generally look kind of like that. I mean, we all know what Imperial bases look like, don't we? They're really not hard to spot out. Talk to him to get ready.
This mission's going to be tough, so I asked the Blade to lend us a hand. Once they completed their task, it'll be your cue to get to work. Got it. Are you ready?
This is a random glaive, though.
Then we better get moving.
The one for the regalia has the glaive that you made in Comrades. Now we gotta take this down within 5 minutes, I think. Just use the ring.
What happens if we run out of time?
Good question. The system goes back online and the mission failure.
Duh.
The quicker we do this, the better.
Yep.
Got it.
Well, we got 5 minutes. The ring will do us justice here.
Let's pick up the pace.
I would like to, but for some reason I'm stuck over here. Warp kills work too.
Stay cautious. Let's move. All together now.
And there's that fucking thing. Didn't realize that. I don't remember that last time though. Oh, it's a different base, that's why. Oh, beautiful.
Just say goodbye.
Lions roar. Too late. Blowing up on us and shit. At least Lions roar only costs 1 tech bar. It's pretty useful and as a follow-up. I noticed you can't blind strike these things. Oh, there you go. That's kind of funny. I got it as soon as I said I can't, and then I do it. Piercer, kill it. Let's go. Ow. That's not nice. Okay, where else we got? I think we gotta get up there. No, almost.
Standing around. It's not over yet.
Kill it. Kill him. Wait, what? Why do we have another 5 minutes? I'm confused. Did you say pop down? Blindside Link. Lions roar. It's decent. Blindside Link. If we go into this link, you'll be able to do a lot of damage. Regroup. For stalwart. See, I'm pretty sure I'm behind him right now, but even still, doesn't seem to do much. Lions roar. I think we got it. Yeah, it didn't do much. Ow. Blindside Link. And complete. Relics of the Empire, third base. I think this is the hardest base.
For now, I'm going to scout our next destination. See you there.
It seems like he's got a headache, that guy. Doesn't it? Alright, so that's 1 out of 3. Third one's the hardest one anyway, so. And in one of these bases you can find an MT suit, Magitech suit. I don't know if this is the one, but there are good items here. One Magitech suit, but there's another one. No. That's not the only one. There's another Magitech suit and another one. It's really good. It's the... There's also a Magitech suit 2 also, by the way. Right, where would that be? Magitech suit, Magitech suit. Oh, okay. Might as well equip it. Magitech suit. Why not? We'll be able to get, I think, 3 of them. I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact that there's 2 of them, but I'm not sure if there's 1 at each base. It might be. Because I know that there's another one that we could pick up at the next base. We have to go to the next base to get it. Maybe there's 1 at each base. I don't know. We'll find out. Each base has a big ass fucking amplifier like this. Leave no ground uncovered. Because of the one of the Magitech suits that we find is actually down one of these weird corridors. I think it's one of the first Imperial bases. Okay, so let's go. Warp point. Let's go to the warp point. Alright, this is done. That's the first of 3. 1 of 3. And there's many resting points scattered across the dungeon. Scattered across the city, if you want to call it that. It's not much of a city though. More of a heap of flaming pile of ruin. Or pile of shit. A big flaming pile of shit. Alright. Yeah, one of the Magitech suits are, I'd say, much harder to spot out than that one was. That one was actually quite easy, if you think about it. But there's one that's actually pretty hard to find. Well, it's well hidden. It's tucked away. And over here, no. Yeah, over there that's where the Cerebus is. So you want to be careful not to awaken the Cerebus. He's sleeping. Sleeping guard dog. Let's see what we can see here. Okay. Oh, wow. to be careful as to where we're gonna move. Oh my god. Okay. What's happening? Jeez, I'm getting nervous. I don't think we need any elements. What's that noise? Yeah, the Cerberus is like right over here. And you don't want to end up fighting the Cerberus yet. Not yet. He's sleeping and he's just chilling there. Ooh, well, look at this. It's one of the photos, isn't it not? Yep, this is one of the photos we need. Gladio, get the fuck out of the way, man. Get out of the way, man. Come on. Everybody get out of the way so I can take this picture. Please. I don't think so. How is that cut off? How? It did not get cut off. I hate when he says that. It did not get cut off. He says it a lot. Jesus. Archives. Photos, auto snaps. No. Manual snaps. I mean, they all look the same to me. I'm assuming these ones are the ones I got cut off. I mean, really, I mean, I don't really feel like that was that cut off. How is that cut off? This one, yeah. But that one, really? I mean, hardly at all. Alright, good.
Like, it's different as you.
Calera. This is the Rogue. A secretive queen who hid her face from the public spying eyes and focused on leading her country through crisis. While her deeds are met with praise in the years after her passing, she was shrouded in mystery during her reign, which earned her the name the Rogue, or the Rogue. Arden means light. Maybe he might stand a chance after all. Yeah, Cerberus is right over there. We're not going to fight Cerberus yet. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck, I missed it. Damn it, come on. Damn it. Get the blind. Come on, get a blind sight. Get a blind sight. Get a fucking blindside. Fuck you, bitch. Piece of shit. Can't get a blindside. I don't know why. I'm not having any luck. That time I got it. Damn it, I didn't even block that. That's unfortunate. Wow. Regroup.
Everyone form up!
Right here, huh?
That's a hard one to fucking parry. I feel like they used the wrong button though. Only because it should have been... I feel like it should have been the other button. It should have been X. Or something like that. It shouldn't have been circle.
Say goodbye. We needn't waste more time.
I feel like that was the wrong choice. We'll platinuming it. Trigger buttons would have worked. But square and circle are too far apart from each other. X would have worked perfectly actually. Because you actually often have X is right next to square, so when you're pressing it, it would work out almost perfectly. I'm surprised they decided to go with circle. I don't get that, to be honest. Think about it, square and X would work much better for a counter. You could change it over to the trigger buttons, L2 and R2, but I'm too used to what I'm using now to do that. Fire crest. Important to pick up. To say the least. Alright. No, 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 dun, dun. You can take a nap there. But I might as well enjoy the buff while I have it. Alright, I'm gonna head on over to the next base. To get the fire crest that I want to pick up. Now time to find the next base. Oh, and also quests. What are they talking about? Oh, we have to go back out. We are gonna have to go back outside from the entrance to get one of those photos, which I think we need a key for, no? Airman's. Dead. Ow. An airman eyeball. Impulse. These things, man. Regroup. And then Piercer. It's too late. He's dead. 9999. Let's just put markers on all the points we haven't been to yet. And we have a little friend over here, check it out. A little red friend. It's irony, obviously. This oftentimes brings it to its knees. Jeez.
Don't worry, I got this.
Oh, it didn't work. Don't keep falling. See? Oh, come on, I'm right behind it.
Say goodbye.
Blindside link. Oh, he's squishing me. He's squishing me. Regroup. Blindside link. He gonna be dead. Triple A. Very nice. I'm gonna probably have to go save soon. Or at least go to a campsite. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'm gonna walk into Cerebus. And I don't want that to happen. Not until I take the fucking bases out. There's Cerebus. See him? He's just chilling. He's sleeping right now, actually. But that's him over there. And you don't want to go over there until you're ready. So let's get ready first. Blue Black Flauns. Your best bet with these are probably Holy.
Heads up. Demons. Don't worry, I got this.
What happened? What the hell happened? I was trying to block. They're really chewing on me good, huh? That's still just decent damage though. Yeah. Holy works well. Or blindside links can work. Any kind of links. Oh. I hate that. Square. Doesn't work that well. I don't know why they decided to do it like that though. It's really weird. Impulse.
Don't worry, I got
dead.
this. Glad that's over. Indeed. No time to waste.
I wish they'd drop a dark crest.
Might be able to salvage the buildings without structural damage.
Yeah, with the cleaning.
List Owens packed to the gills now.
Many would return given the chance.
Then let's bring him home.
I thought Iris is supposed to call me. She hasn't called me. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to call, but she didn't call. I wonder why. It's a little weird. I remember the last time she called me on the phone. Oh god. I think I hear Omega Weapon. Isn't that Omega Weapon? Alright, if you're gonna do Omega Weapon, I highly recommend... Oh, that's an Omega Weapon. What is that? Isol Talon? Ouch. You bastard. That'll do a lot of damage. Here we go. With Limitless Link, you can do shit tons of damage. Especially as you start getting later in the links. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. What happened? I didn't even see that. That was an accident. I didn't even see that. Regroup. Star Wars. Piercer. Blindside Link. Ouch. Piercer. That thing is gone. Alright. Let's sit down here, I guess. Time to go to the next spot. Ooh, Naganis. You might want to have... I'm just going to use the armiger for this. It's so hard to activate the armiger chain unless you don't activate it right away. Boosh! The other two are frogs. Yeah, I'm aware of it. They'll turn back in a sec. Oh, negated. Okay. Okay. Almost guaranteed. It's a you-know-what again. Which I don't like. Not all the time, so I'm not going to use it. No, thank you. There's no point in using the same over and over again, you know? I got a AAA. No color means Garuda. Did not mean to do that. Side streets. The city side streets. If I do take on the ultimate weapon, Omega weapon, I'm gonna have to use the Armiger Unleash. And the Arachne.
Let's take it down to the underground.
Oh, I had that. I had that. That was messed up. I should have had that. I just never liked the idea of circle being the button to press for counterattacks. It seems kind of like difficult to execute when it's a quick one. When it's really, really quick. I think the L2, R2 works better. Because they're right next to each other. But circle and square are like kind of different places. At least L2 and R2 you have your hands on both of them at all times. Which is a lot more sensible.
Still the same.
Just like I remember. Always came in out now.
Used to be filled with people. Let's see that it is again.
Eternal Troopers. Take them out.
Time to say goodbye.
Where'd that one come from? Boosh, 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 boosh. That's hilarious. Alterna. It should kill everything in my path. Telling you that summon is nothing but Garuda, and I'm not going to continuously summon Garuda. It's ridiculous. No thank you. Stalwart. There's no need to continuously summon Garuda. It's silly. Why would I want to continuously summon the same person over and over again? I'm not gonna do that. And I know it's Garuda because Garuda doesn't have any color. It's just the summoning music and the crystals. You know, the sparkly lights. That's it. Other than that, there's no color change. We got a shortcut now. Alright, I'm gonna go find a place to rest. What we got here? Yeah, the service again. Still sleeping. As are we going to sleep as well, so that we can It's not like it makes a difference. My buff wore off. We don't need a food buff. We'll be fine. We'll be in fine form. I hear that thing. What is it? Okay. My goal is to uncover the entire map. Alright, we are going to take a nap. The East Interchange. Stay? Yes. 2 days have elapsed. Really? I mean, we have to make our way back to the front. And the Noctis is level 100. Please take decent photos. That's not bad. Most of the photos he took, though, were not that good. That one's okay, I guess. He took one good photo. What's his deal? Oh, I only take good photos. It's a weird one. This one's not bad. That's good. He took a picture of me picking up an item and me jumping. It's retarded. It's the only good photo in my opinion. And I'm sure he used the wrong filter for this. He had to have used, and both of them, and this one too. Terrible. You can't even make it out. That's good though. And that one's good too. I'll get rid of this picture. Alright. Should I stick with Impulse? Royal Guard is good too. It grants Serene. Enhancement. It's also pretty good too. Overwhelm. I have to go over here. Where's the other base? This is the next base. It's over here. debased silver piece? Oh, yes, please. What we got over here? There's something. It's probably the next base. Next base. Alright. Next base, let's do it.
About time. Well, I'm ready when you are.
No, I haven't been born ready.
Well then, let's move out, boys.
Was born ready. Let's do it. Relics of the Empire, first base.
Good. He's made it in undetected. You're coming with me, Your Majesty. We'll take him down without being seen.
Okay, but
What if we are? Then we give him everything we got.
Okay, warp kill.
One step closer to defeating
Okay,
Keep your eyes on the target.
what is my target? I don't really know what my... How am I supposed to warp kill him? I don't get that.
At this rate, we'll be done in no time.
How am I gonna do that? I don't see how it's possible. He's too close to the other one, isn't he? I would think he is. I mean, those are the only two I'd take down, but they're too close to each other. Does he ever go any further, or? It just seems really close to me. And what about that and that thing there? Oh, come on, really? That was supposed to be... That's what I'm saying, I knew that was gonna happen. That's exactly what I was afraid of. I knew that was gonna happen, though. How is it not gonna happen? They're right next to each other. And if you're right next to it, it's gonna activate. It's just obvious. It's hard. It's hard to be unseen. I mean, how am I not gonna be unseen? It's impossible. He's vulnerable. What was that? That was not good. I don't know what that was. It's as if he didn't even do anything. Maybe I'll actually do something this time. You don't always get a follow-up attack, I noticed. follow-up attack. Follow-up attack. This could have been done so easy. There's a bomb like right over there. See that one? That didn't do anything. So that was a non-follow-up. Dynamo. Marshall, go! Follow-up attack for that one. I almost had that too, without being detected, but unfortunately it didn't work out that well. Oh well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
One more down.
We got one more to go. Yep.
We'll bust that base in no time.
Bust the base. I don't remember bust the base. Alright, let's check around for the items. There might be an item. Let's make sure we look. You idiot. How'd you fall? I don't get that, Loke. How'd you do that? The cat jumped and fell. I don't know how. He's supposed to be a good jumper, but he just fell. Are you okay? What happened? Why'd you fall? You missed the target, Opie. Why you do that? What happened? Huh? What happened? Let's come home. Alright. Let's just keep our peepers peeled. There might be something around. We gotta look. Keep our eyes peeled. Oh, well, just look at that. Magnetron. It's a lucky star. That's a magnetron. It's a good item. However, it has more value as item to be used to upgrade. The drill breaker. Right? I'm right. There's another Magitech suit coming up. I'm not there yet though. It is... oh, it's over here. Isn't it? I think. It's gotta be. Maybe I was wrong. No. Oh, look at this. It's an orgy. An orgy fest of eternal troopers. Kill them before they even know I'm around. Look at that. Alright, let's kill it with the... Blindside link. Should be dead now. And look at that, look at that. Okay, what is this? We got a set pointer. Markers are the way to go. Marker is the best way to go. Alright, I got a marker set. Oh, look at that building is down. Look at that building is down. It's definitely down, I can tell you that. Doesn't take a genius to see a fallen building. And there's an item right here. Is it useful or useless? It's a beetle shell. Can make quadcast with that. Quadcast. A quad. Come out to the quad. Come on out to the quad, folks. With those salpinks. I think we got salpinks here. Salpinks? Salpinks. Yep, salpinks. Blindside link. Boosh kadoosh. Hard to block that. I blocked it. Look at that. Beautiful, 25k. Oh my. Overwhelmed. You hit him at a shitload of crits. Let me guess. Yep, it's Garuda again. Garuda loves to activate. I will say that much. I don't know why. I really don't. It's just something she does. I wish I had the answer. Could scale out with your level, possibly. Not sure.
Let's go. Yep.
Well, first I've ever heard of it. I like to mix it up, have some variety. I don't want the same one over and over. Spiked armor. more saplings. What? Where? Hit it! That's what I just said. That's funny. The irony of that. Well, we're doing 18,000 damage. How much does the final link do? Wow, a lot. It's just gonna be Garuda though. You know it, I know it. If there's no color, it's Garuda. And we keep getting Garuda. Why? Don't know. Oh, come on. I'm actually gonna go and give Gladiolus. I think Impulse is better. Impulse. It's a good move. There's a shitload of damage. Bye-bye. Alright, we are good. Should we go? Wait. Relics of the Empire. Why does it keep changing? You know what? I'll take out the bases first. Makes it a lot less frustrating. Because I'm not gonna keep on having the quest change on me. Besides, the last base is not that far. We can handle it. You dig? Alright. Vending machines. Ooh la la. I wonder if there's anything left in those vending machines. I'd venture to say not. Okay, let's see what we got over here. A very narrow edge. Very good. And the final base. Nope, cellar blocked. There are deposits all over the place. If you need them. And what the fuck is that? Something over there. Wow, look at that. Ain't that nice? That's gorgeous. Okay, let's go point warp. Let's start this mission. Third base, baby. Oh, well, actually a second base, I think.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Good. The Empire is using this facility to store their arsenal.
Sounds like an important tactical target.
What's our plan? We charge into the front gates.
The what? What did they say? The Empire? What Empire? There is no Empire. They keep talking about the Empire, but there is no Empire. The Empire is fucking gone. They're dead. The Empire? You mean Arden? the original heir to the throne? The true Lucius Kylum? I mean, I'm confused here. He's talking about, like, the Empire as if there's really an Empire. There is no Empire. The Empire was ruled by the true heir to the throne of the Lucius Kylum dynasty. If that's what you're talking about, then I guess you're talking about your king. Yours truly, to be honest. I mean, that is the truth. It's just... No. Whoa! But they do keep talking about this like it's from like the Imperials, but there are no more Imperials. The Imperials, again, is the true heir to the throne of the dynasty, of the Lucius dynasty. And that's just the way it is. I mean, if they're talking about, you're talking about Noctis's family. That is his family. It's his uncle. It's his great uncle. Which is just the truth. Somnus would be his great grandpa. And Arden would be his great uncle. You know, I don't like that. Oh shit, I missed it. That sucks. Lion's roar. Did he just attack the bomb? Prompto, go. Dynamo. It's gonna blow up. And therefore, gotta be careful. I'll use alternate if it'll work. And second base is finished though. Finito.
Well, that takes care of the basics.
Great. That means we're...
With the head start you're giving them, they'll be fine.
And once they're done, Insomnia will be ours once more.
No. There's more to it than that. Much more. Boop. Boop, boop. Alright. Leave no item unfound. A wizard shield! Wizard shield! Which is as dope as fuck. Yuck. And another Magitech shield, like I had said and promised. Now we have 2 Magitech shields. Which is what we wanted, right? That's right. 2 Magitech shields. And of course you're gonna have to give that Magitech shield to somebody. Who do we give it to though? I don't know. Unfortunately, it's not a suit, it's a shield. So, the other one's a suit. Yeah, I'll probably hold on to that. We got a wizard shield though, that's pretty cool. This is weird, Magitech shield. It makes it sound like something that you would see like in the shield section. That's good for spells. And it's got pretty good defense. Better defense and attack than anything else. Well, I think it's safe to say we should equip that. I mean, it's a lot more powerful. It's better all around. That's good. Although Gladio doesn't benefit from it much, but it's still good. Alright. I'm gonna probably grab something to eat real quick. And I'll probably be back in about 10 minutes or so. But first, I want to take the rest of the pictures. Time quest is what? Oh, a banner snatch. Right, ascension. No, wait, what? Quests. That's done. I gotta take the rest of these pictures. Might as well go for that one. Alright. Very good. Good shit. Look at these things, I don't even realize I'm here. They're so oblivious. It's hilarious.
Ignis, can you sense light?
To a degree, yes.
So when dawn breaks, you'll know it.
I should.
Good to know.
He's in perpetual darkness. Oh.
Demons on the prowl.
Yeah, I see them. Ow. Well, I just negated that, didn't I? Oh. Piercer's good. I wish he'd get in the black. Hit them from behind. They're hard to hit from behind. I noticed. Real hard. They're the hardest, some of the hardest enemies to hit from behind. Come on, bitch. Get him down. Pains in the ass. That's what they are. Nice. I didn't get it. That's unfortunate. You can use overwhelm. It's gonna be, what do you call it again? I can't believe that. It sucks. My next playthrough, I'm not going to get Garuda, because it appears too often. Way too often. It's sad, actually. It's a cool summon, but not to get all the time. It's kind of pathetic when you think about it. I'm not gonna use it if it's Garuda. We just had Garuda last time. There's no need to get the same summon over and over again. That's ridiculous. Why not switch it up a little bit? Give me Rama or something. It's like getting the same summon over and over again? No thanks. I'd rather have no summon. I'm not gonna keep using the same summon. So I refuse to use it until they give me something else other than Garuda. But they might not. They might just continue to give me Garuda over and over again. But I'm not gonna use it. Fuck that. Screw it. It's not worth it. Now how is that not a blindside? It's just weird. That should have definitely been a blindside.
Maybe the King of Kings really is as almighty as they say.
Not if I continuously get Garuda.
Used to frequent a joint around here, but those days are over.
So there was fighting in the streets.
What, like smoking a joint?
Being up to something, but not be here now.
Well, that's the plan, dipshit.
Send us away, and we can come home.
Yep. Yo, Jimbo. I can guarantee I'm gonna get you know who again. I'll get... I'm in stasis? Oh shit, okay. Did we kill that thing already? Look at that.
Yep.
A little simple 1, 2, 3. A Mega Elixir. I gotta get to a damn... a blindside link. I can't do that. I've always had a problem with her, I don't know why. Not that one, it's the other one I don't like. When she goes up and down with the electricity. Not good at that. I do good enough though. Let's go this way.
Let's do this.
Right.
Oh, look at that. And they got me into danger. I should probably run over to a friend. Or not.
Clean up my act.
Overwhelmed.
Now's our chance.
It's not doing anything. Is there a reason? There is Prompto. I can't even find him. There he is. Jesus.
Oh, maybe a little.
Piercer.
All in bullets, baby.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Neither was that. Ouch. Keep using Piercer. It's gonna be Garuda again though, that's the problem. I don't feel like using Garuda. And I'm not gonna use Garuda. If it continues to be Garuda, I'm not using it. I already said I'm not gonna use Garuda. Not using it. It's Garuda, so I'm not gonna use it. If it's Garuda, I'm not using it.
With me, everyone.
Yay, wonderful. I'm not using Garuda. Because it seems to be the only thing they give me is Garuda. For now, anyway. She seems to go on, like, binges of help. And then she won't stop for, like, a while. She'll continuously help you on a binge. And then you won't see her for, like, a long time. It's the weirdest fucking thing. I can't, oh, actually, I can use it. High elixir. High elixir. We don't need that. Elixir. We can use it then. We got Eternal Troopers. I love that. Let's keep using death. The popper.
Well, keep it up.
Keep it up.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Some Z's here.
Son. It's a spot worth taking note of.
Should we? I mean, we have to go over here. Over here to get the picture we need to take. But I bet you took a bunch of shitty pictures again. He always does, so. Ah, underpass master key. And there you have it. There's the key that we need. So for those of you who are looking for the key, it is right. I don't know how he managed to lose it over here, but it is at the LR Citadel Station, which is basically like right in the middle of the place. And then we'll be able to get the next picture. And then we can unlock the gate. It says that there's a place to sleep as well. Might as well stay. Well, at least I got one of the most important things out of the way, and that's finding the master key.
If it pleases your highness.
Wouldn't it be if it pleases you, your highness? That pull card pretty good. Anyway, so that's where the master key is. That should be able to unlock all the fucking gates. How much would I bet he took a bunch of shit photos? Yep. some decent ones in the extras. I think that's a good one. And I'm gonna have to get rid of these photos though. Like, I don't want to keep those photos. I have to get rid of photos. I don't know which ones to get rid of. It's good, but I don't need to keep it. It's always hard choosing which photos to keep and which ones to get rid of. There's a lot of photos. I don't know. They should have let us keep 300. That's what I keep saying. I have no idea where they came up with 200 for the main game and 300 for the technically side game. Even though it's a standalone game, it's still a side game. It's a 15. That's why it's called Final Fantasy 15 Comrades, not Final Fantasy 15. But yet they decided it was appropriate to give that 300 and the main game 200. I don't agree with it. I think it's kind of silly. This doesn't make much sense. Why would they make that decision, you ask? I don't know. Doesn't make much sense to me. I think it's actually kind of stupid. But they decided it, not me. That was their call. They thought it'd be smart to have only that many photos. I can't help but laugh because it is kind of stupid. Who in their right mind would decide to do 300 photos for the side game and 200 photos for the main game? I'd love to meet the guy who decided that and just be like, what the fuck? What were you thinking, bro? That it would make more sense to put more photos in the side game, irregardless if it's standalone or not. I don't care. It's still a side game. It's not the main game. It's just one portion of the game's story. But the bulk of the story, they decide to, you know, deduct the amount of photos by a full whopping 100. It's really actually flip-flop. You really only need about 200 for that, 300 for this. Because there's a lot more highlights in this game than there is for Comrades. I just don't understand that. Really, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like if they were on like drugs or something at the time, didn't realize what they were doing, and with no regard just decided to do something random. Or had just completely forgot that they put less amount of photos in the other game. I really don't know. No answer to it. However, I do know it doesn't make sense. And that is kind of on the... It's a poor decision. A very, very poor decision that they made. Like, really poor. Like, I shouldn't have to be doing this right now. I really should not have to be doing this. This is ridiculous. There should be enough room to fit the entire game in here. 200 photos. I mean, come on. It's just silly. If I had 300 photos, I would not have to be doing this right now. 300 photos should have been the amount we should have got. I don't know why they made us have only 200, but you can't put a complete narrative together. It's gonna be very difficult to do that. So you're gonna have to get rid of a lot of good photos, basically. Plain and simple. It's pretty fucked up. They thought it'd be a good idea to do that, though. That's what they thought. They thought it'd be smart to do it that way. Even though it was probably the worst idea they've ever came out with. Terrible, just terrible. I mean, what am I supposed to get rid of? I guess I get rid of that. What else should I get rid of? Gotta keep getting rid of stuff because they only let us keep 200 photos. So sad. Very, very sad. Sad, sad, sad. 200 photos. In contrast to 300, it's just sad. Very sad. I mean, you don't do that. Doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. I mean, it is. That's the problem. It's just really silly. It's a silly choice. They're making me make all these really tough decisions that I shouldn't have to be making. It's sort of silly. Again, it's just silly. Very silly, very stupid. Why I'm even having to do this? There should have been enough room for every photo. If it were up to me, have 500 photos. I mean, how much room does it take to make photos? I mean, I'm sure it doesn't take that much. To store photos? It doesn't take that much. Half these photos are terrible though. I think after those 10 years, he's become a worse cameraman. That's not bad. But we're not gonna get to keep a lot of good photos because they decided to only let us keep so many. Most of which kinda suck. Terrible decision. But whose choice? Who decided that? I know it wasn't me that decided to keep only that many photos. Some moron, I think. Some moron at the gaming company decided it would have been a good idea to do it that way. Now I have no choice but to delete this awesome photo of a couple of us. And you could thank the game company for that. Why would they make such a silly decision? I'll get rid of this, I guess. I don't know. Shouldn't have to be doing any of this. There's a lot of good photos, that's why. A lot of cool, good photos. Now I have to basically get rid of all of them. Why would they only let us keep so many photos anyway? Terrible. It's just pathetic. Well, the narrative is ruined anyway at this point. It would have been a nice narrative though, if they had let us keep 300 photos. But they didn't. They only let us keep 200. And I have always said 300 photos would have been perfect. And would have been enough to store the entire story in, but nope. No dice. Instead they decided to give us 300 photos for comrades. And that really pisses me off. Because you don't need 300 photos for comrades. You barely need 200. You need like 100 maybe. That's it. For comrades? Like 100 photos is it. You don't need 300 photos for comrades. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And half those photos you could just save on your system. If you like a photo, you don't need 300 photos. It's too many. For a very short part of the story. That's what I don't get. Like, I'm trying to put a narrative together, but you can't really do that because they don't allow you to store enough photos, unfortunately. I don't know why. So we're just gonna delete pictures. No choice. Alright, we're now asleep. We're good. There is no morning. Yep. But you didn't think of that? Alright, with the master key now we can go anywhere we want. We only got 2 photos, we still need to get 3 more. So we gotta go over here. Alright, let's get going here. I'm gonna have to make a part 2 to this. Because we have to get back over here. Fire energy build, okay. Okay. Nagaranis again. More Nagaranis, I think. Was I think sleeping? I think it was. I've never seen a sleeping Nagarani. What was that? I think that does not wear off. I'm gonna probably get Garuda again. I always get Garuda.
With everything we have.
Okay. Come on. A blindsided Link. Impulse is fine, I guess. See, look, it's Garuda. Garuda is helping me again. You would just think it would be tired of helping me after a while, you know, it's like, okay. Well, we've gotten you many, many times. How many more times do you want to help me now? Like, is any other astrals available, or? She's turned into the new Rama. Basically. More or less, she has. What the hell am I taking a picture of? Gladio, you have to get out of the way, dipshit. Get out of the way. You're gonna make me take a terrible photo, and now I gotta delete more photos. It's insane. Might as well just delete all my photos while I'm at it. That's basically what they want me to do. They want me to delete everything. Delete all my photos. That's what they want me to do. They want me to delete all the photos I have. I mean, it's practically insane. How do they expect you to put together anything that's decent? I don't really know. I can't answer that question. Obviously, there's something that was going through their head that was not quite right at the time. Sad though, really, when you think about it. It's a sad situation when you can only keep so many photos, when you should have been able to keep a shit ton more. It's just not enough photos. It pisses me off because Comrades gets 300 and we're only getting a measly 200 in the main game. It doesn't add up to me. It just doesn't add up. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Let's delete another good photo. Just delete good photos. Keep on deleting good photos. Whole bunch of good photos to delete. This time to make room for some ridiculous photos, might I add. Delete another photo. Delete another photo. And another one. 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 Just keep on deleting photos. And another one. And another one. And for another maybe? Perhaps another. Maybe another. And another, and another, and another. Just keep on deleting photos. Just keep on deleting photos. Just gotta keep on deleting more and more photos. I wonder whose idea that was anyway. Delete more photos and more photos and more and more and more and more. Let's just keep on deleting photos. Delete it. We have no room. Delete it. Just delete it. Delete the photos. At this rate, you might as well have no photos. Like, what's the purpose? I don't see the purpose. Just keep deleting photos. Just keep on deleting photos. Delete, 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 delete. Fucking delete. Delete it. Just delete it. Just delete it. Delete every photo we have. Just delete every single one. I don't even know what we're taking a picture of. How do you know?
Lady Lunafreya was lucky to have escaped the chaos.
Alright.
All for my sake. I can't let their sacrifices go to waste.
Wonderfucking-ful. 3 out of 5. What was a picture of that of anyway? There's another one over there, but let's grab this one for now. That's not too far away. We got to circle it, didn't we? Isn't that the best thing that we can get at this point? Circle it. How the hell do we get over there? I think Yep, we're gonna have to fight Cerebus in order to get over there, I believe. Unless we could just go into the fire. You're gonna need the master key though to get over here. I guess we're just gonna go into the fire? Okay. You'll need the master key to get past this. Shouldn't be a problem if you've been following this. You shouldn't have much of a problem at all, actually. Because I got the master key. Once you have the master key, you'll be in good shape. Piercer. I'm sure Garuda will offer her help again. She always does. It's a pain in the ass, actually. You'll see. Come on, motherfucker. Toad. Oh boy. Is it a frog or a toad? Because they are two different things, you know. Are you sure that's not a blind side? I'm pretty sure that's a blind side, but okay. I don't think it's nothing. It's definitely something. It's Prompto. And a picture of... What are we taking a picture of here? Oh, okay, something. However, I don't see a photo thing. What the fuck are we taking a picture of here? What is this? Perfect. Now we got one more photo to go, and we're done. But that photo is all the way down here. Oh my god, it's far out. That's a far ass photo, really far. From where we are? Should we return to the rest point? Probably. Yeah, makes sense to do that. We're going to the place we last rested. Jingle bells, Grandpa smells. Grandma laid an egg. Oh, what fun it is to ride in my ass instead. Instead of giving head. Hey! Alright. What is... Oh, yeah, check it out. In order to go this way... Oh? Here we go. destroy them all in one shot. Fucking awesome sauce. They're easy to kill. There's nothing to it. Nothing to it. Nafflegar. Nafflegar. We really don't need to fight Nafflegar. It's not the way we need to go. Oh good, we can finally use her. Using Garuda as usual, since she always offers her help. She's always offering her help all the time. It's like non-stop. Non-stop help from Garuda. And she'll probably help me another 5 more times before I'm finished. Almost guaranteed. Garuda. Always help him. Non-stop. And he's still alive. Are you kidding me? Oh, I can agree. Oh, we can't go that way. I'm gonna go this way. What shit is that? Nope. And look, got more of these dipshits. Alright, we gotta keep going. Oh, and an item. One item. A master key has been gotten. What's over here? Well, because I haven't discovered it yet. I'll go over there real quick. And it looks like we got Omega. Omega weapon has come out to play.
What kind of interdimensional nonsense is this?
Bad interdimensional nonsense, I'd say.
What? Mm-hmm. It's a fucking machine.
Legends tell of such a device created in antiquity.
The beetle?
Humans were mere myths.
I wonder why it made it look like a beetle. It does look like a beetle, look at it. Look, it is a beetle. Check it out. It's a beetle, bro. Check it out. Is there a reason they made it look like a scarab? Well, that's exactly what it looks like, a scarab. It's a scarab. There's gotta be a reason they made it look like a scarab. Alright, well, I will fight it, but not yet. First, I'm gonna have to equip certain things. I will probably go have something to eat real quick and come back in a little while. And then I'll fight it. It's not going to attack you head on, you'll have to fight it. You'll have to attack it in order for it to activate. You'll have to use the armiger unleashed or use electron. Both work pretty well. Alright, let's go. I will fight it, but I'm not gonna fight it this second. First I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then I have to equip the Founder Sigil King's thingy-majiggy. Alterna. Should get rid of most of them. That's what it's used for. I wish Alterna had a bigger range of attack, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Didn't I just kill that thing? What was it doing back already? I just fought it. Just a second ago. It's back already. I gotta get over there, man. I'm not gonna fight it again, I just fought it, bro. It's gonna take forever to fight it with the ring. I'm not gonna fight it. Screw it. 'Cause I just fought him. He came back again. I can't believe the respawn rate is so fast. And we gotta go this way, I think. I'm trying to think here. Maybe this way. I think it's this way, yep, this way. Good call. So I don't want to awaken the Cerberus yet. First I want to take care of these side missions before we do any such thing. An Imperial Medal of Honor, look at that. Okay. The fuck is that, a ball? Floating ball?
According to the map, this should be the spot.
What spot? Oh, the picture spot? It's right over here, bro. But what are we taking a picture of? I don't know what we're taking a picture of, but I guess I'll find out. Come on, dipshit. Who the hell is this? Oh, Somnus, but he's... Well, okay, it makes sense, I guess. A noble king chosen, defender of the sacred. He wasn't chosen. He was chosen by Bahamut, not by the crystal. The crystal chose Arden. Bahamut chose Somnus. Technically, Somnus is the usurper of the throne. No fault of Noctis, though, realistically. It's not his fault. His brother was a usurper. I mean, his grandpa. His great-great-grandpa. Wait, what? No, no! God damn it. I'm trying to take a photo here, big ass. Fat ass. Wonderful, we got all the shots. Now we can report back to the glaive, and also, given that in mind, we can also take the shortcut. Let's go return to the rest point. You know, while we're here, let's explore the rest of this. What the hell is this? What's going on here? Where is he? You gotta be careful where you walk. You might trigger something you don't want to trigger. Airyman's all down here. And floating death.
Demons on the ground. No, we got a good thing going here.
Show them the power of teamwork.
You sure about that? We had such good synergy, how come you're not helping me? Oh, jeez. Right up in the synergy, is that great? Use impulse. Even though there's only one enemy left. Still use it anyway. Dead. You know, if we had good synergy, don't you think we would have did better than that? Alright. What's that now? I hear noises. Noises. That's the Citadel. First we gotta fight Cerberus though. But before any of that, let me go hand in this quest. Makes sense to do so. Yeah, I'm gonna return to rest point. Take the elevator. And that, as they say, is that. Then I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I need to have some breakfast. Then when I get back, I'll do part 2. A more entertaining part. Okay. Move it or lose it, bitch. Bitch isn't in. Wonderful. Just wonderful. This is a quick way to get back to the Kingsglaive camp, just so you know. That once you get the master key, you could use the elevator and go back and forth into the ruins and back to the glaive camp. Should be in good shape.
Here you go.
These are great. They should give us a good enough lay of the land to plan our next mission. Thanks.
Our pleasure. It was a worthwhile endeavor for us as well. Nice trip down memory lane.
And a reminder of the road ahead.
I guess we better start walking.
And we got the Clever's Talisman, which is good for
Thanks again for your help. We'll be sure to put your pictures to good use in our next operation.
Prompto. We'll be using that in the bosses to come. Now, let's go and talk to Yosef.
Thanks to you boys, we're that much closer to making Insomnia Imperial free for good.
There are no Imperials. Okay, but whatever.
We'll take back our home.
There are no Imperials. And we got the Tall's Talisman. Now, to get the next talisman, well, we're gonna have to... We'll have to do, collect parts for Cindy, I think? The Mystic's Talisman, I should say. See? The Tall's Talisman. It's useful enough for when, it also grants good, well, status boosts to everything. And the Clever's Talisman. I think it grants 10 to everything, which isn't bad. See, Amulet infuses the power of the Luci, increases Prompto's critical hit rate, and allows him to fire the rapid SMG without running out of ammo. It's actually good in general because it increases his critical hit rate, which in my opinion is actually really good, especially when he's using the Enforcer. And he can use a flame breath cannon. Did not know that. Use a noise blaster, that's actually a good weapon. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a break. I will be back. I'm gonna go take a rest here, and I'm gonna just grab something to eat. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes, and then I'll be taking on Cerebus and doing the Citadel. So take a nap. But I will be back. I shall be back. I forgot to get rid of the photos. Oh, that's a not bad one. It's not terrible. That's not bad, I like that one. But we don't have enough room for that. Oh yeah, we can get rid of all those ridiculous photos that we took. Let's get rid of those, because we don't need these. That's not bad over, but I'm getting rid of it anyway. Wait, we took 4 whatever. We just saved that already. How? When? When the hell did we save that? I don't remember saving that. And with that being said, I will be back in just a little bit. So I will pause. I'm just gonna grab something to eat, and I'll be back. And with that being said, I shall take my leave, and I'll be back in about 15 minutes, I guess. I'm just gonna have something to grab some breakfast. Get ready for the bosses up ahead. Alright. I'll put up my AFK message. Alright. I'll be back in a little bit.